everybody, and welcome back to another video on reglo-minecraft gameplays. Woohoo! Today I am gonna be doing a mod showcase of the MrCrayfish furniture mod. The link will be down in the description if you want to check it out yourself. I'll be doing this in this lab that I built. I can oh no. What am I doing? I could maybe show you around a bit. This is the lab and that is the testing chamber. So yeah, a quick tour. You get into this, some lava lighting. We will get into this later, but quick view of the landscape. They could just walk up here. Then you got a little bench just to check out over the ocean. And over here you got a kind of like an office to see what kind of tests there are going on in the testing chamber. So let's get down to the testing chamber, shall we? Through this tunnel. You just go up here and then we are here. So I will be starting this showcase in the kitchen. First of all, the cabinet. Wait. I have to be in creative for this. Give me a moment. So yeah, now I'm in creative and we're gonna check out this thing first, the cabinet. How you make this is actually really simple. Just a bunch of planks and a chest and you get one cabinet. You could open this and there you get a pretty cool sound effect. I hope you can hear it. Just like you're opening and closing a real cabinet. So first of all, we're going to be checking out the washing machine. This thing. Well, the dishwasher actually. So for this I got a golden axe, and how it works is basically if a tool, and you could choose out of all these kind of tools, is almost broken or just a bit of durability, you could put it in. Then you need some soapy water. How you make this is by some soap and a water bucket. Got some soap in here. So the way you make this is just some clay, some bone meal and some light blue dye. So pretty easy to make. So then you just put it in here. Then you click on start. This gets filled up. And as you can see, the durability is getting up every time this bubble bar is at the top. You can get your bucket back. And then this just goes on till the entire thing is, fully repaired. You can also stop it by just clicking the stop button and then you just got a bit more repaired golden axe. Second of all, we'll be looking at the recipe book. This is what you need for very complex recipes for this mod. Let's just say in the blender, that's what I'm going to be showing. You can make like fruit crush by 2 apples and 4 melons. But I'm going to be showing this, cookies and cream. Then you need a cookie and a milk bucket. For now, you can't actually craft the recipe book, but I'll show you in a minute what you need to get the recipe book. So for this blender, you need this. 4 black wool, an iron ingot and 4 glass panes. So then you just grab your cookies and milk. You also need a cup. How you make this cup is really easy. Just 7 glass panes. What you do then is you right click the milk bucket on there. Then you right click the 2 cookies. Then shift right click. And then as you can hear, it starts mixing. And when it's done, and that will be in a moment, you can get the bucket back. Well, you get the bucket back, right click with a cup, and then you get a cookies and cream milkshake. Just like that. But yeah, you could just get all of these things in the blender. So that's pretty cool. Then I'll be showing the cutting board. I make this, well, the chopping board. It's just like this, 6 logs and 3 oak slabs. And you need a knife. I make the knife, it's just a stick and a bit of smooth stone. So then you can make stuff like this. Then you need a bread, and then you get some bread slice. And I don't have any bread, so I'm quickly gonna do that. You need the bread slices for later on. So then you just right click on it once, and then can you actually put this? No, you can't put this back into here, I think. Nope. So once the durability is down of this thing, yeah, you can't repair it. So yeah, that's the chopping board and the knife. Oh, nope, that doesn't have to go in there. So now this thing, just like a normal kitchen counter, and how you make it is a bit more complicated. 6 quartz and cyan stained clay, 3 blocks of those. So that's quite like a unique recipe, I think, because you normally just don't need very much cyan stained clay. So I think that's kind of funny. And then you get this thing, a kitchen cabinet. How you make this is, again, some cyan stained clay, a chest, and 6 quartz, just like that. And yes, you can open it, and you get that sound. Then you can put some stuff in here. Then I'm gonna be talking about the wall cabinet. You make it by 8 quartz blocks and a chest. And yes, you can open this. Has the same sound, and you can put less items in this, but not very specific items, it seems. But yeah, that's the wall cabinet. Then the fire alarm. You make it by 4 redstone ingots, 1 redstone, no, 4 iron ingots, what am I talking about? 1 redstone and 1 node block. I don't really know how this works, but yeah, it looks good, so it's fun to have. And then the oven. It's like an upgraded version of the furnace, so 8 iron blocks and a furnace. But like I said, an upgraded version of the furnace. As you can see, you could put 9 different items or 9 stacks of the same item, and it will not smelt all of them at once, but you can have like a queue of what you want to smelt. It's kind of like a hopper furnace where you just let hoppers feed items in and out the furnace, but you don't need that for the oven. So now the fridge. The fridge, that's one of my most favorite items. You make it by 7 iron blocks, a chest, and a furnace in a shape like this. What you can do with this is you can store items in it, but you can now use rotten flesh for something. But for that you also need the cooling pack. How you make that is very simple. 8 glass blocks, 1 water bucket, and that will give you 2 cooling packs. What will happen is you put a cooling pack in a fuel slot, or just a lot, and then you put some rotten flesh in it. And as you can see, it starts to do something. What it will do, is it will give you flesh. What can you do with the flesh? You could stop it in, you could put it in the oven. And also I saw that there was like some recipes. This is everything what you could cook with the oven. All of the food, but no ores, sadly enough. But yeah, this will start cooking, and it will take a while, but this looks, in my opinion, way better than a furnace, so I would suggest, if you got this mod, use this instead of a normal, ordinary furnace. So then you get cooked flesh. So that's pretty cool. That's the fridge. Now we're going to the kitchen sink. Well, kitchen counter, but it has a sink in it. For that you need a basin, and we will go over that later. 2 cyan stained clay and 6 blocks of quartz. What will happen, well, what you can do is you could put a water bucket in it, and if I'm correct, oh wait, give me a moment. Nope, I was wrong about this, but yeah, it is like a way to store your water, so that's pretty cool. So moving on to the microwave. This thing, how you make it is just by 2 quartz blocks, a stone button, 4 iron ingots and a glass pane. So let's check the recipe book, how you can use it to cook stuff with. You could only put raw steak and a potato in it to make cooked steak or baked potato. No like flesh from like the rotten flesh, but yeah, it will only work with those things. Then you also have this oven overhead. You can make it by 4 iron ingots and a glowstone block. This thing has no use, but it's kind of cool. Looks great in my opinion. Moving on to the toaster. And that is a pretty weird recipe. 3 black wool, a block of smooth stone, 3 quartz, iron bars, and a piston. You could use this, well, now you can like use the bread slices that you made by cutting up the bread. Just right click on them, but you could also put more of them in, like you can put one at a time in. They just shift right click on it, then they will go in, and after a certain amount of time, just wait for it, voila, then they will just pop out. Let's see if there is any recipes. That's the only thing that you could use the toast for. Well, yeah, that's it for the toaster. And you got this little thing. That's a bar stool. You make it by 2 blocks of quartz, 3 wool and 3 cyan stained clay. Didn't actually knew if this fell under the category of the kitchen, but you could sit on it, and I imagine it would be in the kitchen. One weird thing is I placed it against the wall, so yeah, I'll spawn outside. But that's everything for the kitchen. Now, like the dining room or living room, or however you want to call it, we will start off by the cookie jar, my favorite thing. You make it by using 5 glass panes and a black wool. You could right click on it to get a cookie out, if you place the cookie in it. Then you could also right click again with the cookies to put them in again. So that's just a great way to store your cookies. And then the plate. 3 quartz blocks. That's just it. So then you can place anything what you want on there. Only one item though. So let's fill up the cookie jar. Now you got two different kind of tables, a stone table and a wooden table. A wooden table you make by any kind of wood, just put it in a T shape like this. Same as for the stone table, but just with cobblestone. You could also get two different kind of chairs. And yeah, you just put your planks in this shape, like, yeah, a chair shape. The same you do for like the stone chair, but again with cobblestone. And that's the same for the coffee tables. You make it by this kind of like a helmet shape. So yeah, kind of like a wooden helmet, but you got a coffee table, same as for the stone, but then just with cobblestone again. And again, you can sit on these chairs. That one is placed in the corner, so I get spawned outside. Then, the couch. Make about 6 wool, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the couch. You can sit on it, and also it's pretty cool because now you can see like here is a, what you call it, a resting thing for your arm. I don't know really now what the name for it is, but when you extend it, that thing also gets extended with it. So also I quickly want to check something. Nope. There are no other colors for the couch. But yeah, now moving on to the bathroom, we will start off by the basin, or however you want to call it. This is made by 4 quartz blocks, an iron ingot, and 2 stone buttons. Yeah, again, I can't like figure out what actually, how to call it. I can't actually figure out exactly what it is, but yeah, it looks good. And now the toilet. Oh, no. Okay, toilet. You craft it by 5 quartz blocks and a stone button. You can sit on this, but also, as you can see in the chat, press F for farts. So if you can hear it, you can fart on the toilet. So that's a really weird feature. But now the washing machine. You make it by this 7 quartz blocks, a furnace, and a glass pane. It's the same for dishwasher. It's the same as the dishwasher over there, but this is for armor, so that's pretty cool. Now, the shower and the shower head. Make the shower head by doing this. 3 iron ingots and 3 smooth stone. Right click on it on the wall to activate. But you can extend like the thing by making a shower. 6 quartz blocks and 3 glass blocks. They could stand on it, and then you just have to place and right click this block instead of the shower head to activate it. So you could just get in it and voila. There you got your shower. Then you also got bath. 5 quartz blocks and a button. I quickly want to grab a water bucket so you could fill it up. It does cost a lot of water if you want to fill it up completely. But yeah, it's a bath. It's cool. Yeah. Now, like the electric stuff and miscellaneous. First, the curtain and the blind. The blind is made by 9 sticks to get 2. The curtain is made by 3 red wool on the top, 2 red wool on the bottom, and 2 gold ingots in the middle. If you have them, it also works on blocks, but if you have them on your windows, you could just right click on them and it will like blind the glass. But what's nice about this is that you can have it like multi-structured, so that's nice. But yeah, that's the curtain and blind. Now, the TV. Just 7 logs, glass pane and a redstone to get a TV. Right click on it to get a channel. Then again right click to switch a channel. Then another time. And then it turns off again. So yeah, it doesn't have a lot of channels, but it's cool, I guess. Now the radio. Right click on it to activate it. It has every song of Minecraft, as you can hear or see. And then shift right click to turn it off. That's how easy it is. Now I want to talk about this thing. Wait, whoops. First, the stereo thing is made by 2 note blocks, a jukebox and an iron ingot. That's how you make the stereo. Then the bedside cabinet. You need 7 oak planks and, well, not particularly oak, but any kind of wood. 2 chests on top of each other, and then you get the bedside cabinet. It has the same storage as a dropper or a dispenser. Then the lamp. You make this by 5 any colored wool, a glowstone block and obsidian, and you get 2 lamps. Special thing about this is to turn it on, or it has to be powered by redstone, or you can place it on the bedside cabinet and then it will work. So that's pretty cool, I think. But yeah, now the doorbell, and yes, it works like a doorbell. Ding dong. You make it by just a note block and a stone button. Then this ceiling light, right click on it to activate it. And it looks pretty good, and you just craft it by an obsidian, smooth stone and glowstone. So now I got some stuff in the bedside drawer. First of all, the printer. So you make that by 2 smooth stone, a paper, 2 iron blocks, 1 redstone and 3 stone. Once you placed it down, you need ink cartridges. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but you make those by 8 smooth stone and an ink sac makes 2 of them. Then what you could do is quickly write a book. I'm just gonna write it. Just hello. Then put it in here and then it will start copying it. It will take a long time, so we will quickly do something else. Now, the way to get the recipe book that you need for the kitchen is the PC or the computer. 7 iron blocks, a glass pane and a redstone. You can just right click on it and there you get onto Mine Bay. There's a certain amount of items, like 16 hardened clay for 1 emerald, a skeleton skull for 8 emeralds, a saddle for 4 emeralds, a horse egg for 8 emeralds, a diamond horse armor for 8 diamonds, bottle of enchanting 1 diamond, 4 Christmas firework for 1 diamond, silk touch for 8 diamonds, potion of invisibility, 2 for them for 1 diamond, and a recipe book for 1 emerald. Emerald, I mean. But yeah, you could just put the thing in here, buy, and voila, there you go. Let's set one off. That's basically how you use the Mine Bay thingy. And yes, as you can see, it is done. And it is the exact same book, as you can see. Now, the bin. 5 iron ingots, 2 weighted pressure plates, iron pressure plates, and a stone. You can just put items in here, just like this. And then you click on empty, and it just trashes them. Just throws them away in thin air. So that's kind of cool. Now moving on to the outside part. This is a stone path. Make that by just 2 cobblestone and you get 8 stone paths. They don't actually do anything, but they look cool. If you got like this, just make a path. So yeah, I think that looks pretty. Then moving on to the white fence. That is just a fence post and bone meal that will give you 2 white fences. Now the electrical fence that you will need for that is a white fence, 7 iron ingots and a redstone torch. That will give you 8 electric fences. But what's different about the electric fences is it electrocutes people when they walk into it. Yes, that's why it's called electrocuted. Well, electric fence. Now, the hedges. You got jungle, oak, birch, and spruce, or spruce, as it says. But you make it by just 6 of those leaves. And there you get 4 hedges. You also have this thing, a mailbox. Make that by just 6 planks and a book to get a mailbox. What I got in it is an envelope, or however you want to call it. You make that by 2 paper, and what you can do with it is you have to go into the air and just do it like that. And then you have an envelope with mail. So then you can just put it in there and voila. Then you also got like a birth bath. You make that by 5 stone. Just like that. But that is, I think, everything for the MrCrayfish furniture mod. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mod showcase. If you did, I'm very happy. And yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!